I've seen physical and mental and verbal abuse on people, and it bothers me, and I believe it motivates me to do what I can.
Knowing what I know about the statistics in regards to violence against women and children, I thought it was really important to give back to one of the only places in our community that actually does help survivors of violence and survivors of abuse.
My heart breaks for women and children that are subjected to abuse in their homes, a place that should be a safe haven.
About 15 years ago, a member of my family was in a bad situation, and she reached out to women's shelter and they helped her. They made big difference in her life and her children's life. So I told myself if I ever could do anything for them, I would.
Domestic violence, it's a thing, and sometimes you don't see it. Often you don't see it. And yet it exists.
1 in 4 women are victims of some sort of sexual or aggressive violence in their life. Some of those women have passed out, some don't. Some women need a little bit of extra help to get on their feet, and especially when you have children, I think that it's 3 million times harder.
It's important for children to know that abuse is not a normal part of living.
The fact that this is an organization that supports children and supports women and supports in so many different ways, not only with the shelter, but with the support services and access to counseling and lawyers and everything that this organization does.
I've been a supporter of Women's Place for several years now.
For I think around about 10 years now.
3.5 years.
About 2 years.
I've only just started volunteering just before COVID, and so I've only done a few things.
I really like it because they truly are wonderful people that are so caring, they're so good at what they do, and honestly, it's inspiring to be around them.
I love the sense of camaraderie. I love doing something that's not about me, helping in the community, using my time in a positive, productive way.
It's incredibly important to give every bit that you can, and if you can't raise anything, let everybody else know that there's a place that they can give things.
Whether it's contacts for a donation or someone who would feed volunteers during an event.
It is so important that Women's Place and women's shelters in general exist so that women in bad situations, potentially lethal situations, have a place to go to get the help that they need.
It's crucially important that those experiencing abuse have a safe haven to turn to, like Women's Place.
COVID-19 has opened our eyes to a lot of inequalities in society, including that of domestic abuse.
We all know that domestic situations don't stop during COVID.
We feel it's important to provide a safe and secure place for women and children to go and heal and start life over.
And we're really pleased that we're able to support them in any way we can.
As long as this organization is around, I will be here to support it.